Good morning. Welcome to the Professor Dor Show. Here I'm going to work on this Monday morning. Hope you're doing well wherever you're watching me from. So today I want to the talk is about when it's your time. So the reason I'm talking about this, I had a friend of mine, he learned driving. You know those days driving school used to, when you finish your high school, you go and learn driving. But even me, I went, but that's a story for another day. So this friend of mine, let's call him Amos. He went and starts to learn to drive. He has two siblings, a brother and then a sister. So he learns the first to learn driving in their school. So what he does, once he learns driving, he joins college and gets a job as a marketer in one of these companies. So the pay is not so good, but he's struggling, gets a wife early, life continues. And now the problem is that money, he cannot really use it, just survival, hand to mouth, like the way most of us are. You get a small salary of, that time when he started, it was $100. That's 15,000 Kenya shillings, isn't it? Yeah, 15,000 Kenya shillings. Then it moved, like now, like it was until, then in time it doubled to 30,000 Kenya shillings. So now, so he continued. No, his siblings, the brother, he went to study medicine, becomes an intern, then a full-fledged doctor. You know those salaries now when you get into a private practice, the guy starts earning money. Remember they went to driving school together. So the brother buys a Toyota 4-wheel, is doing well. The sister got a job in this, got a chance to travel outside Kenya. That time it was the early 2000s. People were going to Dubai. She went there, worked as an hair stylist, earned money, came back, opened her salon. And then now she was able to even buy an even bigger car. I think it was a Mercedes, German machine, strong. You understand? So now, remember Amos has no car yet. So imagine he went to driving, he's the first one to learn how to drive in his house, and he's the one who doesn't even have a car. So like now if they go to family gatherings, he has to go there with initially before these Ubers came, he used to go there with he goes there with a hired taxi, which pays, where he has to pay a lot. See now I'm walking, this is my hood, where the rich come to hide. So now, years go by, but now a friend gives him an idea. Why don't you start a hardware shop? You know, here Kenya constructions is very big. Anything in construction will earn money. So he opens a small shop, and then he starts selling tiles. You know, tiles are very, very what? Very, very in high demand in Kenya. When people build the houses, they want to tile them inside the house, the bathrooms, the toilets, outside skirting. If you do construction, you know all those terms. So now he starts small, the thing starts to grow, he makes profit. The hardware shop is on the outskirts of Nairobi. So when you do the hardware on the outskirts and people are building, demand is up. So people want come to asking for other things that it doesn't have, like cement, which is big, lights, what. So he starts, anytime someone comes to buy in his shop and they don't have, and he doesn't have what they want, what he does, he goes and buys that material, he puts it in his stock. He had one employee, increased them to 3. And then he bought an old pickup that he used for now travel. If let's say you want to buy material and you don't have your own transport, he transports. Do you imagine? Within 3 years, he had already bought what do you call these big lorries? I call them mini lorries. Here we call them canters. You know, you have the big lorry, and then you have the medium lorry, and then a smaller lorry. We call them canters. You know, here you have the big lorry that carry big, heavy stones. Then you have a medium lorry for carrying goods, let's say transporting, and then you have the canter, which is above the pickup. So from a pickup to a canter, so he decides to also learn to drive. You know, he had already was hiring a driver. So the time is the one who is even driving that canter. Then he gets a deal for construction. Then he's able to get money, buy land, build his own house. That's what I'm saying. When it's your time, it's your time. When your time comes. So what does he do? Once he has done all that thing, he decides to start to you know, he always wanted to buy, what do you call this, G-Wagon. So he makes a lot of money, he gets a white man who was living in Kenya. You know, a G-Wagon goes for even 10 million. Okay, maybe those are old school, maybe for 10 million Kenya shillings. But this G-Wagon, this girl's selling it at a throw price of 3 million. So he bought it. So from not having even a car, he has a canter, he has a G-Wagon, a serious vehicle. That's why